Hello and welcome to the Crafty Diamond. I am Debbie. Today I have another unboxing. This one is from Artdot. Artdot did reach out to me, ask me if I would like to do an unboxing for them along with a short review. And I have unboxed Artdot in the past. They're new squares, and while I like them, I did have some reservations of doing another one because the drills, number one, were gappy, but then they also in some areas were really tight, and so I had popping drills, and I just wasn't happy with that canvas. Well, Artdot told me that they have revised and upgraded their drill field and also I believe their drills, and so I said I will be glad to try it out and see if I like it better. So I did receive a square painting from them with no obligation to complete it or anything. They just wanted me to show it to you guys, but I wanted to do a small section. I really enjoy their rounds. It's the squares that I am just a little on the fence about. If you have not seen what an Artdot looks like, it does come in these really cool tubes. I do like this. It also makes it nice because it shows you what is in the tube. It shows you the canvas, and it also will have the name of the canvas that's on here as well. And then you can also use this to store other paintings in if you want to. It has this really nice strap here, and you can take it with you and put any painting in that you want to. So I do like the actual container here. I think that's really cool. It's a great idea, but I do have some of my own opinions. If you wait until the end of the video, you can see how much that I've done and my reactions to that. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear underneath the comments, good or bad. So I'm going to move you around and let's get started. I have taken the canvas out of the container, and actually it was already straight as soon as I took it out. So it actually laid pretty flat on its own, but we'll look at that in just a minute. This was loose in the box, so we do have our drills, and the drills are not in the baggies. They are in the sealed package. We'll look at those in just a minute. We do have a typical toolkit. It just comes with your regular toolkit, the pen, and also it comes with the blue plate of wax. I used to use this wax. I don't use this any longer. I do keep this as a backup. If you do use this wax, make sure that you do peel off the plastic so that you can actually use it, or you won't be able to. Then we have 3 trays that it comes with. You can also buy these trays through Artdot. These are 2 smaller trays. This is really good if you have a lot of confetti. You can just slide the top off. It is very difficult to come off. I just tried that. But you can slide the top off of these. These are smaller. They are gridded, and they do have this at the top here that's not. This way your drills can line up. Honestly, I have used these trays before. I am not a fan because if you can see how this is gridded at the bottom here, might make it worse, how it's gridded at the bottom, it has a space there, a slot where you have your drills individually go into there. They're great if you single place, but I multi-place, and it's kind of hard to pick those up unless you're just single placing. And then you do have this other section here. I usually just pick my drills up over here so that they're lined up. They do line up nicely, but I don't like how they do the individual. And we have a large tray here. It is the same thing, and I have a hard time opening these trays. They're okay once you get them open. Maybe it's just me, but once again, we have all of this here. That will be for single drills, and they do fall nicely into there, but I'm just not a fan. And then we can use these over here. We do have a thumbnail. This one is a rather dark painting. I love cats. They just sent this to me and asked me if I would like to review it on my channel. I told them that I would. I was not sure which one that they were going to send, but they sent the cat one, which works out perfect for me. And we do have their information here. Artdot craft is a lifestyle. It tells us this is a square shaped drills. There's 47,700 once you place all your drills on. It is a 70 centimeter by 47.5 centimeter, and this gives us our SKU number, which is also on the baggies of the drills. And I do like that they have listened to other people who have sent information in. I was one of them on having stickers, because they first came out, there were not any stickers, but now there's stickers, and so I really do like that, because I will be kitting this up in containers. And then we have some stickers just over here on the side. They are colored coded, so that makes it really nice too. They also include some release paper, which is really nice. This is an A6 size. And I'm not sure how many are in here. I think there's 18, if I remember correctly, from prior kits. I don't usually use this release paper, but I'm going to today, because I am going to do a very small section of this to give you my thoughts. The prior one that I started working on, the drill field was extremely tight. The drills were popping. They sat on the canvas nicely. The glue was nice, but it was just such a tight drill field that it was really hard to get some of the diamonds on. They also give you a diamond painting sealer, pack of diamond painting sealer. I don't ever use sealer. I don't think that it's needed. I'm going to keep this though, because you never know when you might need to seal a diamond painting, or you just want to. So I want to look at the drills. So we have very small amount of this one. We have 2 bags of 310. I thought we would have had more. We do have this dark blue. Then we have some browns in here, some tans. There are some greens. Those are pretty bright. So far, there's only 1 bag of each, except for the 310s. That's a pretty red. Then we have 3 bags of 823, which is a navy blue. We have this really pretty blue. This looks more like a cornflower blue. More browns and tans. So there is that one. Again, more browns and grays here. We have 2 bags of 3809. 3 bags of 3810. This one. And then we have some more greens. So it's not all dark colors. Here's a really pretty yellow. This is, let's see, these are ABs. Did not say there were ABs in here, but these are ABs, which is this yellow AB 444. And then we have AB 445. Those are our special drills. And then we have an AB of 3740 that's really pretty orange. And then AB 5200. So those are going to be really pretty. That will also give it more dimension. Okay, so here is the canvas, and we'll just go through this. I have actually done a B-roll so that you can see. I cannot show all of this on camera at one time, but we do have some gorgeous butterflies close to the cat. We also have up here, we have some color that's coming through. Looks like there's light that is around the cat. The majority of the painting is the cat. There are a little bit of background. Mostly on the background we're going to have like some flowers and it just looks like maybe a bush. There's some leaves over here, and then we have some more butterflies that's captured throughout the cat, and we have butterflies towards the end of the cat. The cat is a very dark color. As you can see, there's going to be quite a bit of confetti in here just at first glance. Looking at the yellows and the ABs, we do have some that's in this flash of color here, and then also in all of the butterflies. There's going to be a lot of 310 that's over on this side here, and we're going to have the outlining of the butterflies over here. That's going to be in a darker, looks like a dark brown. I'm not sure when I'm going to actually do this one, but I have completed a small section at the bottom that you guys are going to see next. And I am not going to count this as a kit up or count this as a whip, because I am just doing a small section so we can all get a feel together how the grid field is. And then this might help you to make your decision if you want to consider purchasing Artdot. So I am going to do that small section and then I will be back. Okay, here is a corner section, a very small corner section that I completed. And I ended up not doing all of it just because I am using small bags to include the diamonds that I have opened. And just a small section, I have already opened up 13 different colors. So I thought if I'm going to keep doing this, I might as well just go ahead and kit this up, at which point I will just consider it a whip and then work on it whenever I can. But I wanted to give just a small update of my thoughts and feelings and opinions on this. I do like this grid better than the original version that came out. I actually like it a lot better than I thought that I would. There's still some gapping there, but there's not any problems with the drills and even using the ABs. All of this up through here, that was AB, and they were easy to lay down. I don't have any popping. There's a little bit of gapping. There's not any gapping through here. I was impressed with that. There's a little bit of gapping if we look over here. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, which is good that you can't really tell that. But I think it's going to come along nicely once I do put more drills on. And as I was working on this, and I actually enjoyed it quite a lot, let me know if you want me to add this as part of my whip rotation. And I am going to be doing a whip detox at the first of the year, but I'm getting everything kitted up that I plan on having as part of my whips or work in progress, because I do have 3 projects that I'll be working on the entire year of 2026. So those definitely will go into my work in progress. Couldn't decide how I was going to do that, but I am going to go ahead and get those kitted up. I will show you those at the end of the month. I'm also going to have a video on my whip detox. I don't know if I'm going to include that as part of my whip and chat or if I'm going to have that as a separate video. Haven't decided yet. But if you want me to continue working on this, because maybe you have heard about Artdot, but you've also heard that there was a lot of gapping, a lot of issues, I will be glad to keep working on this and then show you my progress at the mid-month whip parade and also whenever I do my end of months. So just let me know on that. Also, if you do want to purchase anything from Artdot, I do have a link. If you use that link, you will receive 10% off, and I'll put the link underneath the description. I don't expect anybody to do that, but if you want to, that's greatly appreciated. Also, I can't give you my full opinion yet because it may change the more that I do work on this, but so far I am really enjoying the canvas. I hadn't had any issues. Thanks so much for watching today. Hope everyone is doing well, and until next time, happy diamond painting. Bye.